Hello. Thank you for joining me. My name is Patti, the Dazzling Diva. I am a part-time reseller on sites such as Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And what I have for you are my sales for all three platforms the last week. I'm finally caught up on my what so videos. I do have a playlist if you're interested in seeing what's been selling lately for me as a part-time reseller. I am located in South Georgia, so I do have different types of inventory than some people may have on this platform. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with sales on Mercari and Poshmark, and then end with eBay, since that is where I get most of my sales from. We do have just a couple of sales on Mercari. We have this INC women's top, large leopard print, lightly lined. It was a cute top. Don't really pick up this brand too much, so this should probably came to me in a mystery box, but it did sell a lot for $11. A good thing about Mercari is that there are no fees, so when it sells for $11, you actually make the $11. Then we have this Ankylo Stegosaurus. I think I saw that where that brand is Target, if I'm not mistaken. That's a brand that Target sells, but it did sell for $10. And then I only had one sale on Poshmark. It was a decent sale though. It was this Calvin Klein's Envy Demi bra, and this did come in a mystery box, so I did have like $2 into this. Okay, so not a lot of sales. I am going to go over my sales for all three platforms at the end of this video though, so you can see how much did sell for me on alternative platforms like Poshmark and Mercari, as well as eBay. So let's go ahead and take a look at eBay. Got this Van Heusen men's commander dress shirt. It's new in a package. This did come in a Goodwill box mystery lot, and so it has like 250, and it sold for $17.10. Let me get my list, because eBay does not like to tell you if something sold by an offer, so I have to double check these prices. Then we have these Rider by Lee. I do like picking these up if I can get it for a good price, and especially if they are plus size, because they do sell. They're like bread and butter, meaning anywhere from $10 to $15, but if you're only paying a couple dollars for it, that could be a good flip. So this did sell on an offer of $12 that I sent out. We have this Indian motorcycle canvas. This got a lot of attention. I did get some kind of low offers on it. As you can see, I did have it priced a little bit higher because the bags that I saw, I didn't see a lot that looked like this one. The leather bags can of course go for a lot, but when someone sent me an offer for $25, because I have had a lot of interest on this item and I've been sending out offers and no one has accepted, and I've had it for a little bit, so I went ahead and accepted a $25 offer. Next we have this Walmart unicorn plush. I do like to get plush from, well, not from Walmart, but the Walmart plush. Like if I'm out at a thrift store and they only have it for like $1, I will pick it up because they do seem to sell fairly well. And it did sell for $9.50. As you can see, that was the 5% off of the $10. I do have a 5% off sale running on my store at all times. I also do promoted listings as well. So this cute little bunny, I got this from, I think I got this from a church thrift for like a couple of dollars, and it did sell for $14.24. This was not a great buy. I've gotten away from buying bigger items. So this is a Barbie doll coupe glam. So this was fairly easy to ship out. I had a box that it fit perfectly in. Just put some paper at the bottom, wrapped it up in bubble wrap and sent it off. It was very lightweight, and I only paid like $1 for it from a church thrift. It sold for $9.50 finally. We have this Banana Republic sweater jacket. Nice, gently worn. It's hard to photograph black, but it was not as faded as it looks in the pictures. It's actually in fairly good condition, but it is an extra small. So somebody sent me an offer for $10 and I had not gotten a lot of interest in this item. So, and it is Banana Republic. So I just went ahead and accepted the offer. This was some retail arbitrage. I don't normally do retail arbitrage because I'm not great at it. For whatever reason, I'll think something sells, and I do look things up, but I guess one thing about retail arbitrage that you have to be careful about, especially if you get it from places such as Walmart and Target or other places, those are very big places, and a lot of stores probably have the same things on clearance. So you could run the risk of the market getting saturated before you know it. It can be pretty good deal when you first look it up and then you list yours, but I haven't had this too long though, probably less than 6 months, and it did sell for an offer of $10. Next we have this Mason Masculier blue colorful long sleeve top. This came to me in a Goodwill mystery box. I never heard of this brand before, but it was new with tags, and it did sell on an offer of $12.34. Next we have this Japanese adult coloring book. Really cool graphics in it. It was 300 coloring pages. I got this in we used to have an Amazon return store here. So this was, I either got it on $1 day or 50 cents day. And it did sell. I sent out an offer. Actually, it sold for the $12.34 because someone had liked it previously that week, and I sent out an offer of $10. They didn't take it, so this person bought it with the 5% off. Next, we have this book by Lawrence O'Donnell called Playing with Fire. This did sell for $8.50. We have this Lily's Pet Shop accessories. I will Google Lens these Fisher Price and other dollhouse furniture. I'd suggest you Google Lens them because you never know what's valuable. You know, this is just a little countertop, but it did sell for $6.83. We have these Old Navy jeans, size 16. I will list Old Navy jeans if I get them in like this came in a thread up jeans mystery box. It's 30 pounds. I recently got a 50-pound thread up mystery box. So if you would like to see what came in that, make sure to hit the subscribe and the thumbs up or the bell notification so you're notified when that video drops. I will do that by the end of next week. But this did sell for, I sent out an offer of $12. We have this toy store action figure lot. I put these together. I got a lot of toys and I put these figures together. You have the coin, thought it was really cool, and the dinosaur, Woody, and a couple of the green soldiers. But this did sell for $16.06. We have this film studies book. I got this at the Amazon bin drop as well, and someone messaged me to ask if there were any writing and stuff on the pages, and I do a flip through of the book before I list it. I told them I didn't notice any, so hopefully there's no surprises in there. I don't think there are though. It's in decent condition, and it did sell for $17.09. And lastly, we have these Time and True, and that's just a Walmart brand, but I actually picked these up at the thrift because they were linen, so, or a linen blend. So I knew that they would sell. I thought they would sell a little bit earlier in the summer, but that's okay. I think they sold later because um, these somehow weren't listed. I think when I was going through my inventory, I might have come across these. I don't know, but it sold for an offer of $14. And as you can see, it did have a little bit of peeling in there. I made sure to go ahead and take a picture of that and also note it. And I think that I just noted it rather than taking care of it because somehow or another I misplaced my I have a sweater shaver and I couldn't find it. So I just went ahead and rather than sitting it to the side, since it was summer, wanted to get it listed, I just went ahead and listed it. So those are my sales. Let's look at the numbers. And I am just part-time, so it's not an extreme amount, but it is, to me, this is better than me having a part-time job because I already work and I've done that before we work. And you also have a part-time job and that is for the birds. So you can see I sold $1,150. Half of it is fees. I've talked before in videos about getting some of my fees down. Even though this selling cost does include like the shipping and handling and stuff like that. But I do promoted listings and I do a sale on my store and I do also send out offers. So, and I sold 57 items last month, which was 5% down for previous time period or prior time period. So it's down a little bit, but this part was interesting to me. So you can see like it breaks it down by, you know, clothing and shoes and then women's tops, which I don't sell a lot of tops, amazingly. And then books and magazines and toys and hobbies. So these are the three main things that I sell. And if you look at the numbers, you can see that they are kind of evenly distributed around the three categories. And this is why I like diversifying and selling more things, because you're reaching more people. And as I said earlier, I am in South Georgia, so I do not have access to, at least in our thrift stores, the high value in abundance, the high value clothing items that I see other resellers. So that's the whole thing, that there's always things to sell. You just may have to readjust based on where you live. You know, I watched one reseller and she gets all of her stuff online because she recently had a baby. So she gets most of her stuff online. Like, will you do that? Or would you go on sourcing trips, like to bins that are close to you? That could be another option as well. For me, I'd choose to just diversify between, because toys are everywhere and I find a lot of valuable toys. You can find valuable books, and I throw a little bit of clothing in there just for diversity. But really and truly, I don't enjoy selling clothes except for jeans. I really like listing and selling jeans, but because I like wearing jeans, but I'm not big on listing clothes anyways. So that is that for eBay. And then I downloaded my reports for Mercari and Poshmark. As you can see, it's not a lot on Mercari, but I did make the $143. But the interesting part about Mercari was what sold on Mercari. So here I have a dress, then I have a jelly cat, which is a stuffed animal, some jeans, a blouse, another stuffed animal. This is a Hot Wheels car or Masto car. This is an office accessory, a stamp, a men's shirt, and a vintage book. So it is all over the place right here with Mercari. So I would say if you are not selling on Mercari, go ahead and list it on Mercari. As you can see, you never know what sales over there, so I wouldn't just put a specific thing over there. It's free to list, so just list everything. What I do to list is I use a program called Vendoo. It's very affordable. I really like it. It's really, really easy to use. You can list to different places in seconds. So I use it. Everything starts on eBay because eBay has more categories and more specifics and everything. So I would rather, you can just put your stuff in Vendoo and push it out to different places. I rather list it on eBay, import it from eBay, and then cross-list it to Mercari and Poshmark because eBay has more specifics than other places. So it only takes like probably 30 seconds to relist, to cross-list to other platforms. So that is how I handle it. So I made $143 on Mercari, and then on Poshmark, the total was about $200. So even though these two amounts are not a lot, you know, it's an extra $300 that if I wasn't cross-listing, if I was just listing all on eBay, that I wouldn't have made. So that's why, you know, especially with, even though it's frustrating with the way Mercari is now, I used to make a lot more sales on Mercari. Poshmark has always been like a hot mess for me. Like I just don't sell the type of products that do well on Poshmark. But I am still making sales, so it's free over there. So why not go ahead and list over there? So hopefully, I'm hoping that August, with people buying, going back to school and everything, getting more into routine, I'm hoping my August numbers are better. And comment below, let me know how you did this summer. Was it a summer slowdown? Did you did better than expected? Are you selling like winter things? I've watched a reseller that said the winter type clothing and items are starting to sell now. Make sure you get your Halloween stuff listed, because I've been watching some what so videos and people are starting to get their, you know, they're selling their Halloween things right now. So I'm about to go through my inventory and make sure that everything that I have that's Halloween is listed. I'm looking at some Nightmare Before Christmas glasses, and I'm wondering in my head if they're still listed on eBay. So I need to check on that. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.